we're big kids, we're grown-ups. So although they're listening to the prior speaker, I don't share the same sentiments. We're grown up. We're in an arena where we're to deliberate, and when we're in that kind of arena, you're going to have all kinds of opinions and preferences, and that's good. Actually, it's healthy. But when the deliberation withers away because there's impugning of motives without really assessing positions, everybody loses. So I'm here to say that I'm here to support Alice and what she went through, because the morning she read the minutes, she came in and shared her feelings with me. The second thing is that I think you need to know that as a result of the lack of these open deliberations, there's a climate, I think, that can be nipped in the bud if we become more preventive rather than remedial, because it can become more corrosive, and that will get to a point where it evolves even more so. And if we don't take that kind of proactive step, then confidence and trust erodes. And I think the worst case scenario is that your community, people who are citizens in this community, may begin to question all of us as to our credibility, our viability, and we'll all suffer. And that's not the worst case. The worst case scenario is maybe some of you may have to step down. Thank you, Chair.
Ms. Patterson.
Chair and board and community, I am concerned about your committees. That education committee minutes was the worst, but...
Mr. Chair, she needs to refrain. Just keep it general, because I don't need to tolerate your comments.
Oh, Chair, just follow
No, you don't need to say the education committee is the worst. Just keep it general.
Mr. Kitty.
No, I will not tolerate her comments. She keep it general. It's everybody keep it general.
We're going to allow the residents to speak.
Right.
This is a
and there is
concerns where we
policies and guidelines as to how they can speak.
There are, and I think she's well within.
No, she's not. I'm saying she's not.
Mr. Kaligi, she at this point in time she is. She's
no, wait. When she's saying the education committee is the worst,
then this is her opinion.
Right.
So we're going to allow them.
But keep it general.
We're going to allow them to speak their opinion, and
then when I say what I say, then you better make sure you're ready.
I will allow people to speak their opinion.
Right.
As long as
you don't allow people to speak their opinion. There is guidelines to keep them within a parameter of their opinions. You cannot say they can say whatever they like. They cannot say whatever they want.
Mr. Kitty, at this point in time, I want to ask the neighborhood assistant for guidance, because I'm here as a chair. So if you could please allow me that. Okay. So neighborhood assistant said this is community concerns. They may state what they please to state. We will proceed.
No, I have the neighborhood plan right in front of me. Prove to me in the neighborhood plan that they can say whatever they want. What reference is he telling me this from? Or does he have this plan?
So the neighborhood assistant said we can take a recess so he can pull it free, but if you have the reference...
No, take a recess and let's look at it.
Okay.
Well, you want to keep waiting, because we're going to follow the guidelines.
Okay. Mr. Kelly, as chair, I'm going to allow the discussion to proceed.
Well, if I'm going to interrupt her, if she's out of order.
Please do not interrupt at this point in time.
If she's out of order, I will.
If you feel she is, you can bring up a point of order and I will address it at that point in time. But out of courtesy to the committee, I'm going to allow Ms. Patterson to proceed. Ms. Patterson, if you could take his comments into consideration, I would greatly appreciate it.
Thank you, Chair. The committees, I see within those committees a problem of nepotism, and I'd like for you to consider that as you proceed in these committees and upon your board. And I do thank you for giving me an opportunity to raise my concerns about the community. Mahalo.
Thank you, Georgia. Thank you, Georgia. Oh, thank you, Fred. Sorry about that.
Aloha, Holly Grace, Nanakuli, been here for 50 years. I would like to say that I've given to this community. I haven't taken a dime from this community. Now, if you all have the minutes of the Nanakuli Neighborhood Board minutes, I would like to say that the minutes of the Education Committee is flawed. Number one, that particular program or definition didn't take place. You should read it. It's all a lie.
That's according to, the only lie is you.
I am
No.
a committee meeting.
You cannot say who's lying and what is lying and who's the liar. Do you have evidence to prove it's the liar?
Mr. Kennedy, we're gonna.
Yes,
No.
I have evidence.
Okay, then
Please
we
address.
need to have
Please address.
a meeting.
Don't enter into a colloquy.
Right, we
I
need
guess
to have a meeting to
I guess
address
when
your
you feel
allegations.
guilty, that happened.
We need a meeting to address your allegations, and you're not going to make comments until you prove it.
I was here. It's all proven. You wrote it.
People was there too. So when we have our committee
Talk to
meeting,
the guy.
either that's going to be
Let's
accepted
allow
or
him.
not. The only liar is you.
Anyway, I've been in this community, like I said, 50 years,
Good.
and
Good.
I've given to this community.
And my
I
great grandfather was
haven't taken
there.
it. So, please read it, because it's
It's
all a lie.
factual.
If we can bring this meeting back to order.
Hello.
It's the truth.
Then why are you stopping?
Because you're the one lying.
Mr. Kennedy. And to Georgia.
Mahalo, Chairman.
Deal with it.
My name is Georgette Myers. I'm a resident of Nanakuli. I'm also a leasee of the Hawaiian Homestead of Nanakuli. I'm here to say that 2 people on this board should remove themselves. One is that guy who's been shouting,
Georgette,
Kimokeli'i.
because
He
you folks
is not
lost the
president
purple
of-
spot laws,
He
you
is
folks
the
are here,
president.
it's rough. The
Mr.
fact that you brought that up,
Mr.
can
Chair,
file your complaint with the
control
neighborhood
your
commission.
If we-
File your
we
complaint
cannot-
with the neighborhood commission and do not continue smearing me, because the bottom line is you have a process to take. You can go to the neighborhood commission and file your complaint. But to come on Olelo and think you're going to get away with making comments like that? No way. You must be joking.
Okay, we're going to have to be a bit more respectful towards one
Yes,
another.
I am.
No, you're not.
Excuse me. Let's.
As a community resident, I have
Right?
the right
And
to
as
speak.
a community
And I
resident,
waited all night
Stick to the
put
facts,
down
Bridget.
from that.
stick
from
to
your
the facts.
Yes, I am. So
You weren't even at the meeting.
he is not a Nanakuli resident.
Because you folks lost the
So he
purple
was
spot.
removed from the Nanakuli
Mr.
board,
Chair,
the neighborhood
go for
board.
it, Georgette. Prove it. Prove it.
He doesn't live in Nanakuli. He lives in one.
You know you're chronic, so you need to get off the mic.
Okay.
Mr. Kennedy.
Also, we also have
Like Uncle Kamaki said,
We
you're
also
chronic.
Teruya.
Take care of your children.
You know